Hello, everyone. Before we start, I want to say something clearly. Today, we are not talking about grammar. We are not talking about vocabulary lists. We are talking about accent and why it is not the real problem.
I'm glad you said that, Emma, because most learners think accent is the biggest wall.
Yes, people say, I understand English, but I don't speak because of my accent. But that sentence hides something deeper.
I agree. When people say that, they usually mean fear.
Exactly. Fear of sounding wrong. Fear of being judged. Fear of not sounding good enough.
And social media makes that worse.
So much worse. You hear perfect accents every day. People speaking fast. People sounding confident. And you think, that's how English should sound.
But that's not how learning works.
No. Learning is messy. Learning is slow. And learning has a voice that cracks sometimes.
I remember when I first spoke English in public. My accent was strong.
Mine too. And I remember thinking everyone was listening to my accent. But later I realized they were listening to my idea, not my sound.
That realization changes everything.
It does. Because once you understand this, the pressure drops.
But learners still ask, how do I fix my accent?
And that's the wrong question. The real question is, why am I afraid to speak?
That's powerful.
Because accent is not stopping your mouth. Your mind is.
Yes, the pause before speaking is not about language. It's about confidence.
And confidence doesn't come from perfection. It comes from use.
That's something people don't like to hear.
Because it takes time and patience.
Learners want fast results.
They want fluency tomorrow. But the brain doesn't work like that.
The brain needs repetition.
And safety. The brain needs to feel safe making mistakes.
Which is hard when you feel watched.
Yes, every mistake feels loud. Every wrong sound feels bigger than it is.
But native speakers make mistakes too.
All the time. They forget words. They change sentences in the middle. They repeat themselves.
Yet learners think they must be perfect.
Because they learned English in silence. In notebooks. In exams.
Not in real conversations.
Exactly. So when real life starts, it feels scary.
Let's talk about accent again. What actually is an accent?
An accent is simply a history. It shows where you learned your sounds. It shows your journey.
Not your intelligence.
Never your intelligence. And never your ability to communicate.
I've understood people with strong accents better than people with perfect pronunciation.
Same. Because clarity comes from intention, not accent.
That's such an important point.
If your idea is clear, your accent becomes background noise.
But learners don't believe that at first.
No. They think everyone is judging.
But most people are not.
They are busy thinking about what to say next.
Exactly.
And this is what I want listeners to hear today. Your accent is not a problem you need to fix. It's a part of you that will change naturally with time.
Naturally is the key word.
Yes, not by force. Not by shame.
Some people try to erase their accent.
And that creates tension. You speak tighter. You speak less.
And the voice gets smaller.
But language grows when you let it breathe.
That's beautiful.
Thank you. And also true.
So what should learners focus on instead?
Using the language. Daily. Imperfectly.
Not correcting every sound.
No. Correcting every sound kills flow.
Flow matters more than accuracy at first.
Always. Because flow builds confidence.
Confidence builds courage.
And courage builds fluency.
This is something no textbook explains.
Because textbooks don't deal with fear.
They deal with rules.
But speaking is emotional.
Very emotional.
You are exposing yourself, your voice, your rhythm.
And that takes bravery.
So if you're listening and you feel stuck, please don't blame your accent.
Blame the pressure.
And then release it.
That's easier said than done.
Of course. But awareness is the first step.
Once you see it, you can soften.
You can slow down. You can breathe.
And you can speak anyway.
Even with mistakes. Even with pauses.
Because conversation doesn't need perfection.
It needs presence.
I love that word, presence.
If you are present, people listen.
And your accent becomes just a color.
Not a flaw.
A color. I like that.
Everyone's English has a color.
and no one owns the right one.
Exactly.
So maybe today's message is simple.
Very simple. If you are waiting to speak until your accent disappears, you will wait forever.
But if you speak now,
Your accent will slowly change on its own,
without force,
without fear.
and one day you'll realize something quietly.
You were never silent because of your accent. You were silent because you were afraid.
And fear fades with use.
Always.
I think this is a good place to stop,
Yes. Not with advice, not with pressure.
just with permission,
Permission to speak as you are.
and to let time do the rest.
Exactly.